The 2024 presidential election will forever be etched in the annals of American history. Donald Trump, defying all expectations, secured a stunning victory over Vice President Kamala Harris. This unprecedented comeback cements Trump's place as a political force unlike any other. Trump's victory is a testament to his enduring appeal among a significant portion of the American electorate. It also highlights the deep divisions that continue to plague the nation. Harris, despite running a spirited campaign, could not overcome the weight of history and the political headwinds she faced. This election marks the first time in American history that a former president has reclaimed the White House after being voted out of office. It signals a potential shift in the political landscape, with implications that will be felt for years to come. The nation now enters uncharted territory, with Trump at the helm once again. Trump's victory was not a result of chance. It was the culmination of a carefully crafted strategy designed to exploit his strengths and his opponent's weaknesses. Central to this strategy was his mastery of social media, which he used to bypass traditional media outlets and connect directly with voters. Trump also tapped into the power of podcasts, a medium often overlooked by traditional political campaigns. By appearing on popular podcasts, he was able to reach a younger, more diverse audience with his message. His campaign rallies, a hallmark of his previous campaigns, continued to draw massive crowds. These rallies served as both a show of force and an opportunity for him to energize his base and deliver his message unfiltered. His message resonated with voters who felt left behind by the political establishment and who yearned for a return to a bygone era. Trump's victory was powered by a diverse coalition of voters, spanning across geographic, racial, and socioeconomic lines. While his base remained largely white and working class, he made notable inroads with Hispanic and Black voters, particularly men. His appeal to these demographics was rooted in his economic message, which focused on job creation and wage growth. He also successfully tapped into cultural anxieties, particularly surrounding issues of immigration and national identity. His promise to make America great again resonated with voters who felt that their country was headed in the wrong direction. His ability to connect with voters on an emotional level, coupled with his mastery of social media, allowed him to bypass traditional media gatekeepers and deliver his message directly to the people. This proved to be a potent combination, one that his opponents were unable to counter effectively.
Trump's victory sent shockwaves across the globe, eliciting a mixture of hope and concern from world leaders.
Some, particularly in Eastern Europe, welcomed his return, viewing him as a strong leader who would stand up to Russia and China.
Others expressed apprehension, fearing a return to his isolationist policies and his unpredictable behavior on the world stage.
The European Union, still reeling from Brexit and facing internal divisions, reacted cautiously to Trump's victory.
NATO, which Trump had previously criticized as obsolete, braced for potential turbulence, with many member states concerned about his commitment to the alliance's collective defense pact.
Trump's victory serves as a stark reminder of America's global influence and the unpredictable nature of its domestic politics.
The world now watches and waits, eager to see how Trump's second presidency will unfold and what it will mean for the future of international relations.
Section 5. A Republican Senate, Implications for Trump's Agenda. Trump's victory was further bolstered by the Republicans retaining control of the Senate. This gives him a clear path to enacting his legislative agenda, confirming his judicial nominees, and potentially shaping the ideological balance of the Supreme Court for a generation. With a Republican Senate, Trump will face fewer obstacles in advancing his priorities, such as repealing and replacing the Affordable Care Act, enacting tax cuts, and rolling back regulations. His nominees for key cabinet positions and judicial vacancies are also likely to face a smoother confirmation process. However, a Republican Senate does not guarantee smooth sailing for Trump. Internal divisions within the party, particularly on issues such as trade and foreign policy, could complicate his efforts to enact his agenda. Moreover, a Democratic-controlled House of Representatives will likely serve as a check on his power, potentially leading to gridlock and partisan bickering. Section 6. A new era begins. Trump's vision for America. In his victory speech, Trump struck a conciliatory tone, pledging to be a president for all Americans.
He outlined his vision for the future, promising to focus on rebuilding the economy, restoring law and order, and putting America first on the world stage.
He reiterated his commitment to his campaign promises, including building a wall on the border with Mexico, renegotiating trade deals, and defeating radical Islamic terrorism. He also pledged to drain the swamp in Washington, D.C., and to restore integrity and accountability to government.
Trump's victory speech marked the beginning of a new chapter in American history, one filled with both promise and uncertainty.
The world now waits to see how he will govern and what legacy he will leave behind. Only time will tell how this unprecedented chapter in American politics will unfold.